Good evening to you all, our dear viewers. Nimbaramuki nywena abagenzi baitu abatoro n'abatoro kati tusemeriirwe muno kubahikyaaho programu yaitu ya kiro kinuna ya Voice of Tooro from the Diaspora. Amabara gange ninyo Pastor Abel Kirikaija Puli kandi nsemeriirwe muno kiro kinuna okuhostinga omusaiza mukuru mukotpotro omusaiza omutezi w'ebidongo obarukweta Mr. Christopher Tushime Atenyi alhamnaitwe hanuna omustudio Akim TV. Tusemeriirwe muno kumubaletera kandi nimbamanyisa nti nywena abarukutuhuliriza kasita over connected live on this broadcast obwomezi bwawe tuburukwija kusigara nico kimu. Ekitwe kindijo niyetaga kubamanyisa programu yaitu enuna eri mu ndimi ibiri, eri mu rurimi rwaitu orwenzarwo Rutoro kandi eri no mu rurimi orujungu. So sharing this broadcast to other media platforms okusobora okuhereza omugisa buli omu. So omukeire kanuna twaja kutandika programu yaitu ya kiro kinuna ninja kutera ekizina kyaitu ekihanga then nukwe tutandike programu yaitu officially abokuba I'm very sure many people are excited to know who is Mr. Christopher Tushime Atenyi. So he's going to introduce himself and he's very important person in our Tooro region. I'm sure you're going to be blessed and you will love this broadcast. God bless you as we are listening to our national anthem by one of our lady, one of our best musicians, our fine gospel artist, Juliana Kanyomozi.
Oh, Uganda, may God uphold thee. We lay a future in thy hand. United, free, full liberty, together we'll always stand. Oh, Uganda, the land of freedom, our love and leather will give, and we neighbors all on our country's calling, peace and friendship we live.
Yes. Good evening, our dear listeners. Good evening, our dear viewers. Twasemerwa muno kubanchaho programu yaitu ya Voice of Tooro from the Diaspora. So omukeire kanuna nintwara omugisa okusobora kwetangira omugenyi waitu wa kiro kinuna obarukweta Christopher Tushime Atenyi. He's live with me here inside Akim TV. Naija kwebazaho amabarage nebiri kumukwataho byona. Atenyi mbere ninsaba microphone yawo gihoho kamuti ogikwataho ebe mute obosobole yes ikizikiriya. So Atenyi atindaro kusobora kubazaho hamwe n'abantu baitu obeyanjure abaganda batambura nk'abaganda. So batambure nk'abatoro.
Okay, ensemerirwe muno okuba Hakim TV kandi nsima Hakim for this opportunity okubazaho urundi kusharingaho hamwe nainywe my story. So ibara nkoku abaire anyintroducingire undi anyanzwire Christopher Tusime Atenyi. I normally add Dominicera, but that is going to come later. So Christopher Tusime Atenyi ni nzarwa Rusenyi B. Na Rusenyi B eri omu Rurama Parish. And Rurama Parish eri omu Rutete Sub-County, Kabarole District. Mzee wange mbamweta John Muhimbo kandi mama wange nbamweta Maureen Birungi. Urugando rwange isenyowe anzara Munekera kandi obu tukugenda asaidi ya mama nazarwa mama we nyine nkuru nyowe nazarwa Omutwezi baitu kandi ise Muganda. So kandi nkoku Tooro culture negamba omwana natwara Uruganda oruwaise, so nikyonyetera Christopher Tusime Atenyi Omunekera. Nkazarwa not very long ago, by the way, Akim. I'm not yet even 30. I am just lucky that even in it is 3 decades on planet, I have been able to achieve really what I can call I've achieved a lot in as a person. Nsomere mazire graduatingire nkozere up to a level of a media viability consultant. So kuzarwa kwange Akimu Puli nuko kuli kuti ninzarwa Banekera kandi hasaidi ya mama wangu tukugenda kurora ntuntu kwa Muganda kandi mama mukaka Mutoro. So nyine nkuru nyowe oguwe Mutwezi. So Akim tinkumanya how brief this should be, but so far okuzarwa, that is what I can tell, unless or something special that maybe you can add on to that by asking me, I will be responding. Over to you, Apuli.
Okay, otyo muno speaker waitu wa Kirokinuna Atenyi Christopher Tusime semerire muno kuhuririza kandi according to your introduction amazima gonyini oli Mutoro wenyini Nyakabara
Mali.
So ya semerire muno habo kuboli musaija Munekera semerire kusobora connecting hamwe
abanekera bazira engabi omuziro.
Okay, very good. Semerire muno okusobora okuconnectinga hamnaiwe omurwebajo rweitu rwa Kirokinuna. So omukeire kanuna tubere nsaba obazeho okusoma kwawe abokubo tugambire nti oli musaija asomere kandi oli businessman. Twenje taga kugira obazeho okusoma kwawe abokuba twina abana baingi mu Uganda bakasoma bamara senior ya mukaga. They don't know which course to take. They don't know what best can
benefit them.
So we need you to talk about yourself, such that some people may be like you. So they will immediately discover that your career is very important in our Tooro society. What you want Atenyi?
Muna Apuli. Hati Apuli nyowe nkokungambire ninzarwa mu Rutete Sub-County kandi yegiye muha Sub-County izenke muno ezisigayireho omu Kabarole District. Hati nkatandika isenyowe obiyamazire kunzara. Unfortunately, something, an unavoidable circumstance yabaho. He did not die, he is living, but he shifted. Akafuruka yaruga noho nazarirwe yagenda omukitwe kamba kyeta Masindi kandi obu yagenzere Masindi nkaba nyine emyezi 4 nk'oku kagambire story yange esobora kubanisana na story ez'abantu abandi muno kandi they can be inspired obagihurra. So hati mazire kuzaarwa nyine emyezi 4 isenyowe yagenda Masindi nanho tukubaliza takagaruka gatooro. Hati obwagenda mama wange nalongo saa zinu nyina abarongo akora buli kisobokere okurora yankuza. So ekyabaireho Kasisi Primary School niryo isomero natandikire mu kusoma nyowe nasarire chance y'okusoma nasare ntagitunge nk'abantu abandi basoma top na middle naki nyowe chance gintagitunge. At 4 months mama wange akanyina kunkuza wenka nkawe na obuyambi okuruga omuba other relatives. So nkatandika mu primary ya Kasisi nenkayito puli ntagijwaleho nyowe mu primary na uniform Kasisi empali ntagiroleho najwarage empali yatuwa mama akagingura mu katali empanga yagindetera niyo nasomeseze emyaka 7 apuli. So nabakuturora all our dear viewers that I did not when I started my primary at Kasisi Primary School, just because my dad had shifted to another district in Masindi, and that's in Bunyoro, I did not get a chance to grow up with my father, so that my father left me behind with my mother, and all I had to do was to struggle with the help of a few relatives to ensure that I study. So I went to Kasisi Primary School for my primary. I never got a chance to attend nursery. In P1, so I started studying. I think I put on a uniform when I was in primary 4. That's when I got the blue shirt. I normally tell people that you people, you were lucky. Our uniform did not come with the badge, and it was prestigious. Kyabaga kyomugisa muno obwire obu kujwara a uniform in a badge kyonka badge tiyiziraho. So my mom struggles yakora buli kisobokere to take me to school. Nagenda Kasisi nindubata narugaga Rusenyi. It's quite a distance up to Kasisi. Nindubata barefooted, but I did not lose hope. And just like we shall see later, that there is a way God does his things. Mukama abwakuvaine kyakutegekire, and if you really trust in him, he cannot let you down. So here is my mom raising me alone. I go to primary and soma P1, P2, P3. No money pack for lunch mu South Center zogamba kugura ikintu isomero kiriye n'ebyo kuri omuka ubundi ndiva bitaruhe byokuboha. But God was so great. Apuli and all the listeners and viewers, it came to primary 7 noho Uganda okuhera the primary living examination. It was fortunate that it wabwire ntwasomie twasasuraga fees na kati though some fee aluhaka sente sazimu akabateiru ha primary aho kyongito ntwasomie twasasuraga. Problems came mukabampikire mu P6 batandika kuleta exam ebyokusasura siringi 10 hata 10 yoru rwafokera kimukasara. It was not an amount that you could easily get. I remember not once abegesa abanyegeseze bakyaroho. There is one teacher Sarah Kovsinge. In fact, she's still a teacher at Kasisi Primary. In most cases, she would touch in her pocket. I am siringi 10 ansasura exam bina SST, math, English na science. Atims babambingire ndi aheru ya kilaso ntahamu mpora ebundi ebizamba bitandikire bitumukama nyamba mberabaho mbisinga. So it was not an easy journey to study in primary. Nkokumbagambire had no uniform. I never got a chance to put on the full school uniform, but that did not stop me from doing what I was supposed to do at school. So time came to ikara P7, and at Kasisi Primary School to ikarire P7 omwaka ogwaitu. That was the first time isomero lyatungire many first grades. There were 18 first grades. So I got nkatungi 12 nkabanda hayi first grade kundema. So natunga 12 betu nkakora muno English yeginsana nkagiha mwe D1 or D2. So obu natungira 12 nagamba hati what is going to happen, oijuka omuka tinyine sente ezokusasura secondary hariho isomo baryeta rutete ndio rukarinde hayi ntunga results zange nziha munywani wange itwara rutete. I had no fees, I had nothing basically, busa kinkaba nyine tinyina sente, tinyina case, tinyina bitabu, tinyina ki. But God is so faithful. Obu nasindikire okusaba kwange kusomera isomo lya rutete secondary, the next day abaho mwana aija omukangamba abajungu bakwese na mama wawe ogende bakwe scholarship okusoma secondary, and now things got so easy. So the lady announced to us that there was an organization, by then it was called AfroCaps, American Friends of Kasisi Primary School, and it was from the US. But now it has changed to KFSSP, that Kivale Forest School Support Program, something like that, and it is still there. But when we went to Kasisi, they told us that I was considered among the few mubake abakomerwemu nkaba considered kugenda kusoma isomero lyone rikabandinyikiriza in the country, and that is when twarubata na mama twagenda St. Leo's, and St. Leo's by then bakaba batakutwara mwana, they could not admit a student who is below, no, above 8 aggregates, and here he was with 12, and I said this is the closest home. I feel if I fail to get transport, I can walk via Gweri abakenga Fort Poto kurungi nsoya kuraba Gweri ninturukira Kigarama nintaho mu Karusenyi. But again, there is a way God does his things. The head teacher then, may his soul rest in eternal peace, Etuvire Joseph brother, said, I can consider you, but you must commit that if you fail to perform to our expectations, we are going to disqualify you. We are going to suspend you from the school. I said, I'm going to do my best. Here was a school with students of the whole country. Students coming from Kampala, some outside the country, some from Mbarara, and performing so well. I entered St. Leo's College, but again, if you trust and pray, really, there is a song, Nebajieta, trust and obey. So if you really trust in the Lord, you're going to really make it. When I went to St. Leo's, I can assure you that for the 4 years in my ordinary level, I never failed a paper, I never repeated a class, just in primary. Nkasoma pia to primary 7 without really repeating a class. No, in secondary, I never repeated a single class, and I never have ever seen a Bakweta pass 8 around F9. The worst to me has been a credit 6. So nagikiyegobe from senior 1 to senior 4 ordinary level ntatunge abana baba visitingaga mama naizo vunde nakwaye 15 nakwaye umutwaro gumu nakugamba ibintu birungi. And me, all I was interested in is studying and passing. I sat my ordinary level at St. Leo's, and I got a first grade again. I was among the few students who passed in Division 1. So when I passed in Division 1, it's at around that time that first of all, I had completed ordinary level again without help of anyone other than my sponsors and my parents, and no support from the father. So definitely, I had to do my best. When I got my first, before even getting the first grade, the first division 1, the sponsors had a policy that if you don't get division 1 at ordinary level, you are going to go to a course. And my prayer had always been that I complete primary, I complete secondary, and even university. So I did my best, and I would really want to encourage. I know this broadcast is going to be kept on Facebook and YouTube, and the students can watch it any other time. I want to encourage students out there that if you're really God fearing and faithful and prayerful, you're going to make it. So you cannot imagine that after my when I was sitting in my ordinary level, UCE, I got 31. I got 31 Apuli, and after getting my 31, it was time to move on. So when I got 31, I took the results to the sponsors. And the sponsors said, wow, this is impressive. Look for any school to take you to A level. I again had to walk around, but I said, no, St. Leo's has been so good. But I didn't have money to apply to other schools, and even I had no transport to, for instance, say I ngende in Nyakasura. I would have gone to Nyakasura, but there was no transport. So I walked to St. Leo's. In fact, omuntu akantiza egaali man ga kifuba nuko bakugenda abatoro hero. I had to ride up to St. Leo's. And when I reached there, omunkaba nincha imagining what I'm going to do, I just went to the notice board and I found that St. Leo's had offered me a place for free. So St. Leo's had already called me and I said, now this is so good. And it was around that time, unmute, Apul, if you, yes, you had something you are saying?
Yes, very, very impressive. Kindly proceed.
Okay. So I found that St. Leo's had offered me a place, abakumanya placements in school, bakimanya that some of the ebikare ebindi babigura, you don't just get a position. But St. Leo's offered me, and I went to do a combination called history, economics, and literature, stroke ICT. It was during that time when they made three subjects and one either ICT or submath. So nagenda mu A level, our dear viewers, and at that time I had started getting so interested, as we shall later see, nkaba getting so interested in music, church music. Nkaba ntandikire at St. Louis Catholic Founded School, na joiningaga choir to help me nyege keyboard, bintu nkevi. So into church. When I went to A level, I did Hale. It's called Hale, not the Hale of the other side, but history, economics, literature, stroke ICT. And this is now something so interesting. When I completed my A level at St. Leo's, so I was at St. Leo's for 6 years. When I completed, nagenda omuka obunagira omuka aloha ebintu ebibeta puja public universities joint admission board alo fomu ezibaha abaana kwijuza, so that if you qualify for government sponsorship, you cannot qualify for government sponsorship if you don't fill the pujab. There was an issue around that nkumanya ukyakiro, but obunatahire bangamba pujab ogijwize nagamba nangu sente timba inazo twayiyayiya twatunga sente natunga egale nagaruka kiyegobe na feelinga the pujab nagitekayo nagamba mukama aranyamba ntunge government. But the heart policy ya sponsors was very clear. After senior 6, we are not continuing with you. Reason being, we want to get more students. Ntwenda tutunga abana bengi bamale senior 4 na 6, other than kutwara umwana omwe akaja university akakonsuming a lot of money. So the policy was clear. They take you to a very good school, you study and be able to go on government. But as you all know, going to a government scholarship is not easy. So when I completed, I went to Kampala and started staying with a relative, basically like a houseboy after my senior 6. And it's where my results for senior 6 found me. Nkabanta kajaga Kampala, nkagenda after senior 6. Though I later stayed there for close to 10 years. So when I went to Kampala, senior 6 results came. And when they came, the highest umwana wakubakozere kulungi na kubaina AAA akatunga 20 na kulie na kubara vereho the ICT and the others. So I got 16. Nkatunga pointi 16 hama 20. 16 out of 20. But can I tell you something? When I got 16 out of 20 was not the best. They were better. There is someone who got 19 out of 20 and another one 18. So Omkand Kampala, this is what happened. I told my relative Omkand now that since we don't have money to go to university, muntwali in a music school, Kampala Music School. I better my skills and then I can see how we can proceed. And that plan was complete when I got a call from a friend. I posted that on my Facebook recently. He told me, Chris, I have seen your name in a new vision that you have been offered a scholarship to Makerere to study journalism and communication. He said, you are joking. And viewers, I can assure you, I have shared that on Christopher Tsime profile. My name was there and I had been offered a scholarship. And the government scholarship came with allowance. I was at Makerere getting an allowance while at the same time studying, getting money per semester. So, like I have already shared, that if you believe that you're going to achieve something and remain faithful, you are definitely going to achieve it. So I cancelled the program of going to Kampala Music School and I now had to go to Makerere. But like in Kumbagambire, I was not the best. I was the third out of 100 plus students. So this is what happened. Omwana awakabasemeriye kutekinga my position. Results ze za history bakai withholdinga for no reason. And when, because this is what he was telling me. So when the Pujab at Makerere had sat and selected me, that's when they released his results. And that is how I was able to get a government scholarship. For him, he also started with me at Makerere. He had the capacity, he paid the tuition. But I went to the journalism and communication class at Makerere, where I spent 4 years. Communication and journalism at Makerere is 4 years. I was lucky that I got a job in my second year. I started working with the Observer newspaper in 2015 or around there, and I never looked back. I have when I started at you will be unmuting Puli. I can see it. Okay, okay. So
Yes,
you are,
be brief. We summarize, we manage time.
I have already finished the university. I finished the university and I got I was working for the whole of my university time. Nkaba nintunga allowance ya government kandi nimbaga n'omusara from the different media houses ezinakoze nazo. And basically after university, I've worked with many companies. I've worked with Uganda Radio Network as a regional editor, a bureau chief for Tooro, nkozere na the Independent, and no, I've worked with the Observer, I have worked with the East African newspaper, and a number of online platforms. So, and currently, out of all that experience, currently, I am a media viability consultant. I'm working with media houses to help them overcome challenges or how to operate. How can they make money? How can they use new technologies like this one? How can they handle human resources? And that is what I am a pool currently. That's how I reached where I am. Yes, so that has been the test, my part on education and the work experience so far. Apoli, over to you.
Okay, thank you very much, our dear journalist, Ateni Sime. We are so
Yes.
excited and privileged to host a very wonderful man like you on our platform, Voice of Tooro from the Diaspora, on Akim TV. For those live online, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, Akim TV. Also like our Facebook page, Akim TV. So atenyi mukama yabale kusobora okukozesa n'okwica aho mbero mukire kinunda.
Amina.
So tubere ntusaba ogarukemu ebintu bibiri byonka. Ekintu kyokubanza mbere ninyetaga hariho abaana baitu aba live on this broadcast and those ones who will play this broadcast later in their free time.
Yes,
So
yes.
nibetaga kumanya, nibetaga iyo digging deeper in journalism. So journalist nikimanyisaki omuntu ali journalist nasobora kuyambata abantu baitu ba Tooro. That is one. Omwana ogamba nti omwana walaba ali P7 gundi ali senior 4. After inspiration to become a journalist in future. Amanye the benefits of becoming a journalist. So that is one. So ekintu kya kabiri then nosobora kuhalina amasomero agandijo againe that program. Then ekintu kya kabiri nchetaga you give your experience, working experience in detail. You can
Okay.
say that I was working in the new vision from this
Mm.
period to this period and this
Mm.
position.
Yes.
I've been working in this company from this position on as a journalist from
Mm.
2020 to 2022, just in brief, in simple
Mm.
details, which everybody can really understand. Then
Understand.
later on, we will proceed with the next
Okay.
program, which is very insightful. We need to dig deeper on your talent.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So, a journalist omunyamakuru bamwita omunyamakuru. Omunyamakuru abasomere kosi at times alona diploma alona certificate. So otakaba omunyamakuru tikiri kirungi kugenda a social media ukagamba nyowe ndi munyamakuru nyowe ohimbe kamera otinisa abantu na recorda na peni. Omunyamakuru asoma obunyamakuru egi kosi emanyirwe. It can be at a certificate level, diploma or degree, and even PhD. Now, omunyamakuru nuwo muntu awatunga yitwe tugamba in journalism tukora in the interest of the public. Nti obu tuba tugenda omu field kukora n'okukora buli kimwe kitukora tuba twine interest ez'abantu ha mutima and at the back of our mind. So obu akuba haroho iziba eritakukora, haroho sente z'omuhiwa omusoro ezitakozire kurungi, aizire sente bagambe katubasindikire sente zibayambe ha youth livelihood, ha emyoga, some of those programs ziri mu Tooro saa zinu. And I'm the chairperson of an emyoga sacco. I'm the chairperson of Poto Central Division Journalists emyoga sacco. So when such money comes and omunyamakuru inakuruga yakasobora abantu, so roles ez'omunyamakuru tugamba ziri isatu: to educate, entertain and inform. Amanyisa ayegesa kandi yasemeza at times through music and all that. So omunyamakuru nuwo ogwo omuntu awasoma obunyamakuru kandi nakora roles isatu ezo. Agenda okusaka amakuru mu field normally abaza n'abantu ababulikiro. Obu akuba haroho ekizibu Tooro, omunyamakuru naija nabaza nainyo nyenda muno kusoborra abantu obunyamakuru bukora buta. Obundi nokaguza omuntu nakubeera hashi nagamba muba n'orugambo naki, but obunyamakuru tuli rugambo. Obu akuba habaireho ihunga litiire owanyu okwo ebitooke bigwire n'emihogo haigukire, we come and talk to you so that to reaching iraka lyanyu tulihikie abantu abali haiguru oku basobora kugira ngu babayamba. So ntwetagia to have platform to the voiceless. We a platform, we a voice of the voiceless. So obyamakuru kwakora ati aija kwata agenda asere issues in society, as broadcasting, as publishing, as take a radio na handi a platform hati nkazinu empyaka is kweta new media. So omunyamakuru kwakora ati experience yange nkozereho n'emyaka esatu kuruga like 2014 observer newspaper of 15 obunarugire observer nyoti nkandikaga application by the way in my life. I want to make this very clear. Tinkahandikaga nti ninyenda omulimo. Normally when I was at observer I got another company. There is Campus B, an online platform naye antwara for 2 years around there. There was Matoke Republic. I was there I think for a year. From there but before I even went there, I was the editor of journalism at Mark. Egi website y'abaana no bapracticingira obunyamakuru makerere no bahandika ebintu byabo bakabita. Obunarugire at observer nagenda Matoke Republic, Campus B, naruga Campus B nagenda the East African for 1 year. East African newspaper, it's popular and it's known as a reporter, and I was really reporting on education, business, politics. Unarugire at East African nagenda Uganda Radio Network as a bureau chief for Tooro for over 3 years kumara emyaka esatu. But as even when this was happening, I and a few colleagues were at KDT News. People normally see that site. We are trying to make it more popular. So KDT News is behind us. We are the one who started it. KDT News is online, and I have been behind it for a long time. It's still up. We have a website, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, and all the others. So, but Uganda Radio Network, I got another chance to work with Ultimate Multimedia Consult and the DW Academy on a project of media viability consultancy. So, and we went again to study how can we work with media houses to enable them, first of all, make money, but make money in a professional way and be sustainable. So currently, I'm a media viability consultant. I can help media houses work with them to become more sustainable. And that has been what we've just asked. Schools that are giving journalism omulimo omulungi muno, omulimo ogwo kugenda akasente tukabakayigumula. It's not a lot of money, but it is money that is normally enough, kandi omulimo gwokuba nokora mulimo murungi muno kumanyisa abantu, kwegesa abantu. Hariho Uganda Pentecostal University eri Tooro neha kosi egi, hariho Mountains of the Moon University eri Tooro kosi egi egine, and I think I would need to be so sure there is a Uganda Matters branch here. I need to be so sure if they are offering a course at any level. So course yezo, those are some that iziri mu Tooro hanu tizizo kugenda Kampala, though ukasomera Kampala because that was the offer. But obunyamakuru mulimo murungi muno omwana waliyo kwa heru, you'll get a chance to really move to different places and enjoy and really enjoy. You'll meet new people, you'll get connections, you'll be able to meet the biggest. I have been with the better and better people and connections ezinjira omulimo gunu nizo zinsobozese kuba hano saa zino. So that is briefly what I can, in the interest of time, what I can talk about on journalism, where you've been before, and where this course can be accessed, and how important it is. Buli omu saa zimwe kyakubazaho akimu ekiri Ukraine na Russia na nkaha, it is us the journalists on ground, we brave ekiri Congo, ekiri everywhere, whatever omuntu wabulikire ekyabazaho abakibaine ha TV, akihulira ha radio, akisoma empapa z'amakuru, akihira ha internet. Though internet has a few issues of fake news and all that, baitu omyamakuru kwali important yaki that we set the agenda. Buli omu nabazaho Russia na Ukraine, buli omu nabazaho Congo, ADF and UPDF and all that, because hariho baripota abarugire omu Uganda nanka kugenda bakareportinga about that issue. So mulimo murungi, the benefits are immense, and I can assure you that people abana abaina interest in this, they should really bagende basome kandi batunge course yenu, batunge qualifications, basavinge ihanga lyaitu nensi kutwara hamwe. Over to you, Apoli.
Okay, webale muno omugeni waitu omukulu wa kiro kinuna Atenyi Christopher. Webale muno mazima gonyini kusikira according to your conversation.
Yes.
It is not that we have Facebook or but according to your experience, surely you are a real professional journalist, and you have good experience. It means you are expert.
Yes,
so kama
yes.
ayibale kukozesa nokuimucha okuhicha hayegi level, and I'm very sure that whoever is listening to this broadcast and whoever is live with us, or whoever will play this broadcast, will know what are the roles of a journalist.
Yes.
I'm very sure. So already we have already educated our people.
Yes.
So ekintu ekindijo anekobalizeho kya media viability.
Yes.
So ako mbere ninsaba okadiginge more deeper viability Akim TV. I have many platforms which are like Akim TV. We have a future of putting a real TV station on ground.
Yes,
so,
and it's going to be possible.
As a professional viability, what are your responsibilities? What did you study? And I'm sure some of these will be supporting each other and supporting our people in Tooro. They have a lot of things to advertise on media.
Yes. So media viability kigambo ky'orujungu nikiruga omu kigambo ekibakweta viable, nti ekintu kinu omuntu kubagamba ekintu kinu kiri viable, kintu ekisobola kukorwa kandi kikakurugiramu ekyo intendingire kwihamu. At times omuntu natandika business ataginamu experience habwokuba abainonde nagikora, hati mbe nakimwe na TV nanye ningenda ningitandika, and I don't know what it really takes to put up such a thing. So making media viable nitwetaga ah, 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 obunyamakuru ntwetaaga media houses zaitu zisobole okukora viability, zisobole okukora zitalemererirwe nizikora nizitunga sente and niziremaininga professional at the same time, nizisobora kusasura ba staff, nizisobora kutunga content kandi nizitunga ba staff abakukora kurungi, mbamanya omulimo ogu basemereire kukora, nibamanya amateeka ago mulimo ogu bakukora, nibamanya technologies ezisobora kubayambaho okukora emirimo ei basemereire kukora. Taroho omunyamakuru saa zino obu okusanga omunyamakuru saa zino tari ha Facebook, tari ha Twitter, really ogu omunyamakuru naija kubonabona munsi muno habwokuba that is where the world is going, and we have statistics here. For example, the recent statistics by Hootsuite that tracks how people use the internet in Bagamba in the world, between 7 billion people and 59% of the world population is accessing internet, and that's more than half. Eki nikikiraho kintu kya kabiri ky'abantu munsi yona, kandi the figures are growing each and every other day. So nitugamba nti media houses nitwenda kuyamba kukora nazo zikole sente, zitunga abastaff abina skills ezikwetagisibwa, zitunge kumanya how do you handle finances. For instance, that is one of the modules ebimu habitwegesa media houses nti sente nozikwata ota mu accounting hariho principle, though I'm a journalist but now I'm trained in all this. Mu accounting hariho principle ibeta double entry nti obwaba oli media house, before you spend, know where the money is coming from, where is the money coming from and where is it going. So tokubaho okatandika kuspendinga fwa okaspendinga otakumanya sente nziruganka. We can train nosanga things media house in abantu tebamanyire anything about ekibeta human resource manual. Tokumanya omuntu abwaba naenda leave nakorata, for instance omuntu omusara gwe nigwijadi, so when such things are clear, we say the media house will operate viably. Media house needs kuba nekora kurungi kandi nemanya busa kukilashinga between staff nti nienda leave yango ginyimiri betu leave yange esemeriye kwijad. When do I take leave? Experience shows me nti some media houses is gamba in January and December tugaba leave, but that is in the human resource manual. Hati obwo kubogiro ku manual etaroho okasaba leave bakajikwima notoka no sasa. So media viability, for instance, okagwiza like Akim TV, what do we tell media houses? What do we teach them? Kukora sente. You cannot be a media house no gamba nyondi radio unkora sente okuruga mu advert hog. Advert revenues radio nyingi, there are many radios now, and the advert revenue is going to keep going down, and if you are not careful, no mkatale no rugamu, you will no longer be able to operate. So kurora anti weikara mukatale ka media no yetaga revenue streams. Where do you get money from? Can you be able to run a Facebook page and run sponsored ads on behalf of other companies? Can you be able to do promotions? Can you get partnerships and grants? So Eki, Apule, and viewers, that is what we are getting into. When we are talking of media viability, we are trying as much as possible to teach and work with media houses how they can sustain themselves, but they can depending on hasente okuruga mu government nanka. So that is all about media viability, Apule.
Okay. So thank you very much. So media viability is all about teaching people how they can manage their finance.
Yes, finance and make more money and be able to act professionally, have staff who are happy and all that. So no korota sente abakozi no bakwatota technologies ezokozesa neziha ntwetaga media houses zibe ziri online, zitunge platforms nkazunu zibe able to broadcast live on Facebook no bwabe radio. We say even if you are radio, you need other platforms to reach the audiences, because the audiences are going there. So that is all about media viability.
Okay. Because for me, I was thinking that when you speak about media viability, I was thinking that you promote our broadcast.
Now, that is a
Eh,
partnership. We can do a partnership with Akim TV and see how to grow their online presence. Akim TV needs to have like
yes,
200,000 viewers like right now. And you cannot just wake up
mm,
and find that happening, Akim. All you will need is to find ways, and the ways we are teaching them. How can you grow your audience? Also, have to get more views. You cannot post and get one like and you say Mpikireyo. You need over 2 million followers on Twitter. You need millions of followers on Facebook. And we teach media houses how to do that. So sharing this and partnering is just a smaller
okay,
component of what we can do together.
okay. Because for us, we know that people power. So we are looking on how you can grow our media platform if you have access to increase audience. So that's what we are
So
looking
that
forward.
is a fully that is a discussion we can have from here and extensively. For the sake of time, we may not conclude it, but off here we shall extensively discuss it, and it will really work. I can promise you we shall work together and ensure Akim goes to the best heights possible.
Okay. So the
Yes.
next thing now we need you to talk about.
Hmm.
We need you to talk about music because already for
Yes.
us, especially people in media, we are very
Hmm.
active. We really thank God because we are able to be live daily.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
here on Akim TV, we are hosting a speaker daily. And if
Yes.
you visit Akim TV media platforms, people
Hmm.
speaking on Akim TV, there are people who have degrees. Not only a degree, but people who have degrees, people who
Yes.
are expertise, and men of God who are called to serve. So
Hmm.
from Monday to Friday, from Monday to Saturday, we have uh, uh, Bible University, online Bible University,
Hmm.
and lecturers from Bible schools and senior pastors and men of God are always live on this broadcast. So every Sunday
Hmm.
we have Tooro from the Diaspora. So Nsima
Okay.
Mukama, all the great work that he's doing to people who are
Mm,
watching, who are watching with Akim TV.
mm,
So a individual, for me personally, the host, the founder of Akim TV,
mm,
I have a bachelor degree and I also have a certification in human resource and three
mm,
more certifications. Then I think individual,
mm.
wait and saba or think deeper on your on your task, which is playing keyboard, because I'm
Yes,
very sure you are playing keyboard is inspiring many people. So this time,
yes.
because you have talked a lot, so I will give you 5 minutes. You get a break. You drink some water. You come and talk about your talent of playing keyboard, your talent of
Mm,
worshiping God using your gift, godly given gift. Because
yes.
you are really very, very good. I'm sure even men can run for you because everybody
Eh,
can be great, but we
eh,
become greater when we increase our value when we bring
mm,
services which men will have for. So we really proud. We are as Tooro region. We are so
mm,
proud of you. So we are going to play only one song, one of your songs when you're playing keyboard. Then
yes.
we will come next to that program of keyboard. It is the just last part,
Eh,
last of today's session. So we will give
eh,
you in the next 5 minutes. Just keep yourself ready. What is your
okay.
YouTube channel name?
My YouTube channel name is Christopher Tsime. I don't know if there are many, but Christopher Tsime is what I'm using on YouTube. And
Mm.
I don't know if it's possible to share a link, maybe.
No, no, here we can play all your songs here on Akim TV live.
Okay, so do you think I can I give you a link so that you connect directly to? be able to access my YouTube?
You tell me which song do you need to play that song?
Oh, you've accessed the channel.
No, no, we can access the channel.
Okay, there are many. Which one, Hakim, would you? I've shared some with you already. I
Yes.
would wish you pick your favorite. Me, I love all of them, but you pick your favorite, and we see. I have the. I can get the link here. I have it. I've got it. And if
Okay.
you are already there, I have many Mwandara gwa Ruhanga, many that are in Rutoro, and I will tell you briefly about that channel and why I started it.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You are going to talk about it after this song.
It's fine.
So after 5 minutes, we are going to invite you to talk about it. So
Mm.
we see you have very many songs on YouTube. Like
Mm.
Yohanga wa Mananu, Running to You
Yes.
by Chris Kiti, Katonda,
Can we,
Osembeze, Okunti Nawe, Life
the
for
Luganda version?
Computer, We
Can you
Worship
get
You.
can you get Mwandara gwa Ruhanga?
Okay, we are going to play Mandara Hanga. Then we will give
Okay.
you microphone to talk about your YouTube channel because I'm sure many people are going to subscribe on your channel.
Yes.
Nimpura Iraka.
There is also Nimpuri Iraka. It's also good.
So Mandara Hanga Tinchirozere.
Mwandara gwa
So,
Ruhanga nikiruga hamwe kambe hati bunu.
okay.
Mm.
So talk about your keyboard as I'm looking for Mandara Hanga. How did you get to learn keyboard? Amen. Yes, webale muno muna Atenyi. You are a very talented man, and we are so proud of you as Toro from the diaspora. We are very excited to have a great man like you. So, in brief about your talent as we are closing today's program.
Yes, Paul. So nkokugambirege, I got inspired in Charlem Secondary to do music. I was not able to go and do all the courses in music. Onagi Makerere natunga chance yo attending music lectures from the Makerere Music School, and I was personally so interested in the keyboard and or the piano only. So I liked hymns nayendaga muno ebizina ebyo bya maraka muno kandi ntire keyboard yejo kumara saa zino emyaka 10. Nteriro mu churches, even now churches my network really nice?
Yes, proceed.
Okay, so mbaire mu churches, Anglican churches zinyesere Church of Uganda kuziyambaho on music and teaching their keyboardists.
Yes, it is very good to
Network.
serve God Atenyi. We can hear you. Just
Yes,
proceed.
yes. So I have been a Catholic, but I've been to Church of Uganda helping them serve. I have been to I have been to Pentecostal churches. So kutera keyboard it was like something kanyizamu nahura nayenda muno. I liked music, and Onagi Makerere I studied with students in music and I explaining at the lecturers, and they understood nabagamba ninyetaga kwega ebyoma binu more donc aborede tange kutera na saha zinu I have church ya Pastor Kunu under Pastor Dixon niho ngenda every Sunday mbayambaho naho on music. So I'm specifically interested in music in the keyboard honka. I can read solfas, I can read staff notation, musicians mbakimanya. Nkaba at some point of namazire kusoma, the only gift I gave myself was a keyboard. Norora aho nkabanda mu room yange no nkwikara. I bought my own Yamaha a PSR 363. Interest yangu namazire kusoma nagenda ha YouTube ninyenda kureba izina bya Tooro na sere bizina bya batoro byambura. So ebyo bizina byokura normally bukaba birecordingirwe church ya mbageta Pilgrims Choir eri ha St John's Cathedral bakareleasinga amaraka gonka atarumu the machines. So when vampaire audios ezo naziplayingaga on my computer and play for them the keyboard nukwemara mbi editing ambiteeka hamu and I publish. The whole reason why I started my YouTube channel Christopher Tsime is to promote the Tooro music of Tooro hymns. Ebizina ebyaitu ebya Tooro normally nibyo bijuye hatano okukira. So nkatandika channel kwoleka music ya Tooro kugipromotinga, and that is really the idea. Nicho chantwire ha YouTube ekya Puli and our dear viewers. I add a few English songs here and there, but my aim is to promote the Rutoro hymns.
Wow. Thank you very much, Atenyi Christopher, our journalist, our media viability.
Yes, yes.
muno okusobola connectinga nayo rubaje rwa Kirukinuna bandi mazima gonyine webale promotinga our Tooro music. I really love the songs which you post on music. I have almost viewed most of them.
Most of them, yes.
Yes, and I subscribe to your channel.
Yes.
So our
And
dear viewers, if whenever you are, I encourage you to subscribe to our one of our channel, Christopher Tsime. You will see
Mm.
all the Tooro music, especially songs of praise and worship in our Tooro language. I'm very
Yes, and
sure.
I'm adding more.
Yes,
Eh,
very, very good. So,
yes.
ekintu kindija atenyi.
Mm.
So, as we are closing today's program, oyine
Yes.
idea ki ezisobola ku developing abasigazi baitu ba Tooro Kingdom.
Abasigazi ba Tooro.
Yes,
Ninyenda kuba
closing
so
remarks.
honest. Ninyenda kuba so honest. Nkugambire gevuli that I am a chairperson of a sacco ya abanyamakuru. And I want to be so honest that Tooro ibwiraba erikakurakurana nitwetaaga the unity kora hamu kandi obu twaba turikakora hamu twina okurora nti twakozesa emigisa eyekwija kutuyambaho genzere mbicweka bingi mu ihanga muno mbaire bushenyi jweri narora ebanana hariho orugonzo rw'ebitooke nirwoleka nolimota ebitooke mu bushenyi abagireyo mbarumanya but obu tukucwa mu kuseera orugonzo nk'oru Tooro ruri nka so Tooro twatulika kurakurana kandi tukagenda mu maiso we need first of all kukora hamu sakemu ngirumu baitu still really I can tell nti ekizibu kyali kutenda kukora hamu buli omu nayenda ayecweho akolake wenka hati obwo kugamba koyecweho kolakaho wenka nomale akasente tukakumara nosanga still otungire obulemezi somewhere you cannot do things alone you need someone else and the best thing ekiswa kugamba saha zinu tikwenda complicating this discussion we go into investments and all that no from the few things we have, can we work together, strengthen the circles? Circles, viewers na puli have a strength. Ndio mkwija hamu, you can really start something and own it, and it works. So if Tooro is to evolve, my idea is very basic neyo muntu aswage akatandika nyenje. Tweteke hamu, I think it's already in line with government. Nti bakwate abantu abakora ekintu ekikusana babateeke hamu journalists alone, carpenters alone, and farmers alone, and the other people alone, so that they work together. Obu turatandika kwijwamu the belief of yes, it is important to work together, yes, it is important to value each other and support each other. That is the only way we are. Obu twaba tukatandika for instance kuba ntwenda emiri kikula kuba ntwetaaga kupromotinga ebyokulya byaitu nibajja kuteekaho an agricultural agro industrial park ekaba negenda kuba nanka hanu Rwengaji. So nibetaaga to add value to our crops baitu ati imagine yasaho yawe yebichole noendo gitunde wenka noli naende yagitunde wenka. These are things are puli inkatore kusemeri kurukinga itu most of the ebitweke bikurakura ino bwo kujambarara nanka abantu they are
Okay. Thank you very much. I think actually unity is power. Nicho kurora Bible negamba omukitabu ekya Zaburi 13:3 kirungi muno aboruganda okuteranira hamu kirinka amafuta amarungi agasirimukira hakire gikyaloni. So
nindora nti
unity
oturaba
is
twetaaga
power.
but my network is bad. I
Yes,
can't see it here.
we can hear you nice and clear. So ekyo
So
already twakirora. Another point.
another point in Tooro, we have opportunities that we can grab. Norora when the tourism city, for instance, as tourism city no Fort Poto tourism city district za Tooro zigiye toroire. So if we can tap into the opportunities, hati omuntu kuba nayenda for instance kugamba kangura ekigega, just ekigega ekirungi, ngule esaho esapeho eyo mugugu, where do they go in Tooro? And starting tapping into the opportunities created, opportunities ezizireho, where can we tap kurora twatandika naitwe kukora ekintu ekikugoba twetaaga abantu bagenda Kampala kugura esapeho z'omugugu kugenda kugura emikeeka bagigure Kampala n'ebirago. These are things we can do nka Tooro. Of course ati kiri kimu one of the tourism, but there are a number of other things ebitusobora kukora Apula and our dear viewers by tapping into the existing opportunities so that we develop ourselves. A number of projects, we have good soils, but even agricultural ways, tukatapingire so much into this opportunity that we have nice soils and all that. Ogwo kukaguza ebitooke ebirungi biri nkaha, ninkaha nosobola kwiha vanilla enungi, at times you'll find that you are not coming to Tooro, and yet itaka eryaitu nirisobola kukola ebintu. So hati nyo nkyapuli nkwendera, I don't want to go into the complicated things. Ninyenda ebintu already between tusobola kukozesa. Can we put in more energy? Can we tap into the existing opportunities? Can we be more unified? Use the strength of circles to really develop our Tooro. And of course, even you people bari ahead work with the diaspora, you can work with. I have ever been a circle treasurer or association in abantu from Dubai, abantu from US, South Africa, and we are trying to come together, pull resources together, and invest. Unfortunately, COVID yakaidza yatu disorganizing, but all these are opportunities that we can work with people like you are outside and see how better we can develop. There is Tooro People's Conference yabaye buli mwaka, and all these ideas is a development is discussed, but they are not implemented. For instance, in education, what can we do in health? There is all that has been catered for. Chonka implementation is the problem. So ideas are already there, Apul. Can we now go back and look at them and ensure they're implemented?
Okay.
That
Weba
something
namuna
that we
atenyi.
can do. And ego Apul.
Atenyi now I'm trying to make it brief such that we close faster.
Yes.
So webale muno for a very such insightful point on unity. Itetaka kukora hamu itwela nkaba Tooro okusobora kukurakuraniza ekikaro kyaitu kya Tooro Kingdom.
Ego.
So unity is power. Divided we fall, united we stand.
United we stand, yes.
Even here in United Arab Emirates, we had one of a cooperative association. It was called Western Uganda in the Diaspora. I was one of the key members, but it did not succeed because of lack of unity and also lack of trust.
Trust and cooperation, trust issues, they come in and bring down things.
Yes, so actually we need Tooro as Tooro, we need to build trust in our youth, and we also need to have unity and cooperate.
Yes,
Very
yes.
key. So,
very key.
To be brief, ninja kwete kilo kindicho mbele ninsabo o arranging more points. Then kindicho, now we need people to reach up to you.
Yes.
So, something like a business which you can tell people, then people to buy your product or people to look for your service. Maybe you may say
currently,
that a shop in the market, or I have a shop in Panga, customers, can you please come and buy? Or I'm selling these products. If you are a producer, you can bring a purchase at a good price, something like this.
Okay, yes. And they are quite a number. Nyine bigger project putting up in very big omuka. I'm working on that, and that is saying the moment ever so big and better, the in Fort Portal town here where I am right now, in the Mukura with the colleagues putting up. You look at this behind, it's called the Empako Concepts. Let me see if I can show it clearly. Now, Empako Concepts is something that unfortunately I'm getting into it. But Empako Concepts is what we are trying to put up in Fort Portal Tourism City. It will be having all the services, starting with stationary services, internet services. You have a phone, it is having issues. You want to build a website. You want your website to be hosted. You want live broadcasting services. You want your event streamed live. All those will be done from Empako Concept Sale for portraits along Lugard Road, and that is after Andrew and Brothers Supermarket. So that is the other thing. We want to do all the multimedia services. Zona Empako Concept, printing, publishing, if you want a magazine, you want a flyer, you want anything, it is here at Embako Concept. And going professional, I'm a media viability consultant kukugambire, if there are any other people who feel their businesses are struggling, they can contact me again. I have a LinkedIn account, Christopher Tsime, Chris20 Tsime on Twitter. I am here on YouTube, I'm on Facebook. I would wish that I work with companies on professional stuff. For instance, you need public relations, you want communications management. I am currently part of the people promoting for Porto Catholic Diocese is going to animate Uganda Matters. Niyo bakomere okwebembera omukoro gwa Uganda Matters on 3rd June. And I'm part of the organizing committee on publicity. So I'm doing my best to publicize. So all those services, the professional abantu abandi benda kola ebitooke n'enkoko naki, but I do professional services kandi omuntu akuba nazeetaaga, they can contact me. Ninyenda poster, ninyenda logo, ninyenda website, ninyenda onyambeho akakampani kange kaina issues with finance management systems. All those, I want my Facebook page promoted. So those are professional things we can do. Website yangi na issues, my media house her online. Those are the professional services I provide. Kandi nizo nkuja kuba ninyetaga people they contact me for. Yes, Apuli. Basically for now that.
Okay, thank you very much for that very insightful services that you are offering to our people of Tooro. So abantu mbeni betaga kucontactinga ni betage namba yawe yesimu.
Enamba
Because many
yesimu.
people may need a good logo, many people may need
Yes.
flyers, many people may need to manage their social media platforms.
accounts, big billboards,
people
someone
may-
has a hotel and a signpost, all those
Yes.
things we do
Yes,
them.
yes. Because
So
you know,
I want to
actually,
give them.
you see this company
Yes.
on the screen. What is the name of this company?
The sponsored by Miss Tooro Beauty Pageant.
Yes. So in future we
Yes.
will need some of your services.
Surely, you'll be so happy to work with you, Apuli.
Yes. So this is one of our sister company, and the organizer is called Queen Jacqueline Cacho.
Yes.
So, it is going to create a very big impact in Tooro region. So I'm sure probably according to your services, we will be proud to work with you.
Yes.
So secondly, now we are on closing remarks. So I want to tag a number yawe should I post it on media? Is this 05?
Yes, and it's the one on WhatsApp. I will be so happy they contact me. I'm so open with communication. I have my WhatsApp number, and they can also give the email sime.chris20@gmail.com.
Sime.chris.
Yes, .chris CHRIS
@gmail.com.
20. There is 20 after Chris 20 20@gmail.com. That's my email. Very active.
Okay. So your email is there running. You see it down on our banner.
And it should be in small letters.
Yes, no problem.
Okay, so they should take note of small letters, and the number also can be put. It's the one on WhatsApp. I like connections and meeting new people, and we discuss a lot of things.
Yes, so I need, what is your mobile number? I need to put it here. Our viewers need to see your number.
+256.
Yes, +256
781
781
25
25
51
51
20.
20. I'm going to post it here on our broadcast. I repeat again, +256 781-255-120.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So this is your number. People will be able to contact you
That
for
is the
further
number on
details.
WhatsApp. I would
Yes.
wish to meet as many people as possible.
Okay. Okay. Very good.
Yes.
So it is
Mm.
very, very good. So I would like to recognize some of our viewers who are live on this broadcast. So this is the end of our today program. We are very privileged and honored to host this great man called Simo Christopher. We are sure we will host him again. If you need to publish your media platforms, if you need your media platforms to be promoted and reach a very many number of people, if you have a business and you need to promote your business on all media platforms in Tooro regions, uh, Mr. Christopher Tusime Ateni is the right person to contact, as on his numbers are already on live on our broadcast 0781 255 120. So ekintu kya kabiri, ningetaka kusima abantu bona bali live on this broadcast, our dear viewers and the people who are commenting to this broadcast, people who are very happy connecting with us. I can see one of my sister called Namara Naume, she's live on this broadcast. I can see one of my friend, he's currently living here with me in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. He's actually a member of Voice of Tooro from the Diaspora. He's called Mr. Clovis Mugisa. There is also one of our graphic designer, one of our supporter, one of our sponsor for this program, Team TV. He's called Pastor Praise Gordon Semakula. He's live on this broadcast. There is also one of my elder sister, Akiki Mkonyezi Leia. He's live. Thank you for connecting with us. There is also one of like my daughter, Livia Avoli, webale Avoli connecting Hamunaitwe, webale Wadiso Wantoson, and many other people who are live on this broadcast. Thank you for always connecting with us. And also, I'm also honored to also recognize I'm also honored also to recognize all people who are commenting on this broadcast. I have seen Umsomesa Weitu. Umsomesa Weitu has also commented on this broadcast. There is one man called Julio Nkoba Achali. He's also live on this broadcast. So thank you all for connecting on this broadcast. Thank you for connecting with us. We are live on this broadcast every Sunday. Mbagondeze kile kirungi, mukama abandindiri nywena. Bye.